Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning. I just finished a visit with the doctor. The last time I went for my appointment, he said that this time we were going to get a blood test. I usually get my medication refill for 2 months. The last time I had a blood test was back in December when I had my annual physical. But this was the first time that this particular new doctor, who used to be my mom's doctor, did a blood test with me. And this woman was so good. I always watch the needle go in. I like looking at the blood going into the syringe. I know that sounds a little bit morbid, but that's my calming point because it lets me know that I'm alive, right? So, yeah, so I got my blood test, got my refills. It's still early in the morning. My particular doctor takes appointments online after 9:30. So if you want to go as a regular walk-in patient, the doors open at 8:45 to check in, and then he starts seeing people first come, first serve until it gets to the appointment time. Then you're sort of sandwiched in between the appointment people. So it makes sense to go early and get in line first, and I just happened to be first this time. I usually am either first or second. So got seen right away. I talked with him like for 2 minutes. Our appointment is very short. He usually asks how I am, how my health is, if there's anything I'm worried about. He always asks about my mom and tells me how he envies my mom because she's so healthy. And at 94, or is she 93? No, she's 93. She'll be 94 in October. So, yeah, she is pretty amazing for having went through what she did a few summers ago where she broke the top of her femur bone and needed an operation, which any operation in your 90s, even in your 80s, is pretty risky. But she pulled through with flying colors. So proud of her. Went through the rehabilitation, stayed in the hospital for 5 weeks here in Japan, in a country where she didn't speak the language. Sometimes she didn't really know what was going to happen to her, but she made it through. So, yeah, so hopefully I have that same strength in my body and determination and will to carry on, and will take after her and follow in her footsteps, but I don't want to break any bones to find out. So today I thought, since it's still early, I'm going to head out. This week has been a very challenging week. I may do another video about some of the challenges that you have when you are dealing with groups of people, group dynamics. I think it's a big determining factor in your happiness in any work position with any employment, which is why I think a lot of people choose self-employment and their own businesses these days, because navigating so many different personalities and people can be challenging. At the same time, it's very rewarding to know that you can handle and deal a bunch of different people. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do today. I have ideas, but once again, I'm going to sort of decide as things fall into place and seeing what crowds are like at different places, because it is a Saturday. It is a nice day after this week of rain, so we'll see how it goes. First and foremost is choosing a place to eat, which is always the fun part and kind of determines my day during these excursions. All right, let's go. It was kind of a walk of hit or misses because I went one way and it didn't look like the right way. So, that's kind of the fun of exploring and going on an adventure. But I will say it's a lot easier to do when you're younger. But by younger, like for me, going on these adventures to places I don't know just to see an event, that was like only 7 years ago. So I will say it's different when you're 60 than when you're 67. But yeah, I see a person standing out there. So let's just hope tickets aren't sold out because I didn't get my ticket in advance. And we'll see how this goes. So during the month of June, the English Garden in Yokohama is hosting a Hydrangea Festival. Hydrangea in Japanese is Ajisai. The Ajisai are in full bloom during the rainy season in Japan. Now, a lot of people don't like the rainy season because it's often humid, gray and gloomy, and of course, rainy. But I happen to love the rain, and I look forward to seeing Ajisai with their beautiful colors and almost fairy-like petals. After a rather stressful couple of weeks, I really needed this break. So let me share this spectacular garden of breathtaking Ajisai with all of you. I hope it brings you lots of peace and serenity. Enjoy! I'm so glad I did this today. It was hot, but it wasn't. It's gonna get hotter, I think, before it gets cooler. So I think I picked a good day. I was gonna take the shuttle bus, but the guy that works the shuttle bus said the next one is all full. So he said there's another one, but to walk to that next station, I might as well just walk back to the station that I came from. It's not that bad of a walk. So let's do this. Let's get us some steps and exercise in. The Hydrangea Festival runs until June 28th. I'll leave the link down below. It's really easy to get to, and it's not as crowded as some of the other Hydrangea festivals. Oh, and did I mention it's dog friendly after 2 p.m. With over 300 varieties of Ajisai now in full bloom, I'd highly recommend visiting the English Garden. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you'd like to see and learn more about life here in Japan. Thank you. Bye-bye.